Alright, so this is rear-facing camera of the Motorola G Stylus 5G 2023, recording at 4K 30 frames per second, indoors in pretty good lighting. Got my lights set up over here just to give you guys an idea of how these cameras are. We're going to be doing a camera review of the Motorola G Stylus in this video today. Some pictures taken out and about, some night stuff as well, and some pictures indoors as well, just to give you guys an idea of how these cameras are. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we do, subscribe, like, and share, and do all that other stuff. So let's get started. Camera review, Motorola G Stylus 5G 2023. That is a long ass name. Let's go. Alright, so going on over some of the specs for these cameras, you do get a main sensor of 50 megapixels on the Motorola G Stylus. It can record all the way up to 4K 30 frames per second. You get a secondary ultra wide sensor that is an 8 megapixel ultra wide on the rear, and then that also doubles as your macro lens as well. Front facing camera is going to be a 16 megapixel camera, and you can record up to 1080p 30 frames per second, and it does support HDR. Alright, so here is front facing footage, Motorola G Stylus 5G 2023. We're recording at 1080p 30 frames per second. Let me know how this looks and how this sounds. 1080p front facing camera, Motorola G Stylus. Alright, let's continue on with the video, shall we? Alright guys, so here's a little bit of nighttime footage shot on the Moto G Stylus 2023, and as you can see, stabilization has improved after its last update. We are filming at night and I am walking here, so definitely a huge improvement compared to when I first got this device. Stabilization was not there, but then after that update, works pretty good. So nighttime footage, 4K 30 frames per second, Motorola G Stylus 2023. Let's move on, shall we? Alright, so here is dual capture, utilizing the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera at the same time. And it is nighttime and we are walking out here. Just to give you guys an idea of this dual capture, you can switch between the cameras. So now we got the front-facing camera up top, rear-facing camera on the bottom, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and continue on with this camera review. Motorola G Stylus 2023 5G. Let's go. Alright, so what did you guys think of the pictures and the video quality of the Motorola G Stylus 5G? I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with front-facing footage, 1080p, 30 frames per second. And comment down below if you think these cameras are pretty good. For $300, I think they do the job just fine. They're not going to be, you know, mind-blowing or anything like a Galaxy S23 Ultra or anything like that, but they'll get the job done. And I think most of this footage is pretty good for social media and things like that. You could also edit the photos if you want, just to make them look a little bit better. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this camera review of the Moto G Stylus 5G 2023, and I will see you next time here on Sick Eric Tech. Peace.